Grand Slam channel. Today is Tuesday, October 1st, first of the month. Hopefully it's a great month. September was 50-50. It wasn't that great to us. A lot of the seasons were coming to an end with MLB and KBO, so it was very unpredictable. But we move on. We're on October Taco Tuesday. Hopefully you guys took advantage of the first taco. It's about to expire. But I did pair that up with a Gabi, my favorite Gabi of the day. Did post that on my Discord. I will post my pair on my Instagram and Twitter for Taco 2, and obviously for day 1 of the Latter Day Challenge, which unfortunately we missed day 2 yesterday by 2 points, 2 fantasy points. The read was right. We should have taken the passing yards for the first half, but we'll move on. So we're going to head on to WNBA. We do have 2 games. Should be very competitive. Two of these teams are facing elimination. I think they're going to force a game 3. So we're going to send on over to Aja Wilson. She is my favorite for the day. She's going to come out and do her MVP things as she usually does. First game, she didn't do so well. She still scored close to 21 points. She's at 24. I personally took her Gabi. That's her best thing for her, and that is my pair to be safe in the first taco. But Aja Wilson, she should have a big game. Fantasy score points right now at 24. It's good. I think she's going to have close to 30 points. Obviously, these stats right here are for the season. They don't have the projections from the past couple of games during postseason. Just reminder, if you look at the past 5, these are games from the regular season. It does not include the playoff games that they have played. So keep in mind that. Aja Wilson, any prop will do. Points, personally, I'm taking the Gabi at 17.5. Let's head on over to WNBA first half. Most of the value will be there, and first one I like is Carlton, and for her I like her fantasy score or her PRA. Personally, I'll be taking the PRA. I think this is going to get bumped to 9. Second one for the first half will be Bonner, and for her is her points. She's not a quick scorer, she's not a quick starter. She's a specialist for rebounds in the first half, defensive, blocks and steal. Points, usually Marina Mabry or Alyssa Thomas are the leading scorers for that team, so her less on her points will be the go-to option for her. Another one for first half is Jonquel Jones, and for her PRA is probably best at 13.5. She does it all: points, scores, rebounds, and assists. You can also look into her fantasy score. She does have blocks and steal potential, but personally I like her PRA. Let's head on over to the full game props for WNBA. Mabry will be the main target. Defensive rebounds, Collier maybe at 6.5. It's not bad. Usually her line's at 7. But for Collier, she's been more of a scorer for these playoffs, so probably her points and rebounds will be best for her. But let's head on over to MLB. We do have playoffs beginning today with the wild card round. Pitcher strikeouts. Good thing about baseball playoffs, should be very competitive. So obviously we have Tariq Skubal for the taco number 1. We'll await taco number 2. Most likely it'll be a WNBA. But a lot of good pairs here for MLB. Some of these lines, we got some push equity. I think Skubal should go over his original line at 6. Framber Valdez, you can look into his pitching outs. As far as Michael King, for these props, all these pitchers I like personally. They're Gabis, Skubal, Framber 4.5. You got 2 options between 2 Gabis. It's a playoffs. They're not gonna strike out as much. Hitters should be at top of their game. Corbin Burns at 3.5. This is an excellent prop for him. Cole Reagan's 4.5. Luis Severino at 3.5. But personally, I do like his original line, which is at 5. I think he can get 5 strikeouts, if not 6, against Milwaukee. He finished the season on a tear, averaging more than 6 strikeouts a game. Like for today's playoffs will be, let's go ahead on to hits, runs, and RBIs. You can either take their hits, runs, or RBIs, or pitch your fantasy score. Bobby Witt will be my primary. Hitter fantasy score or hits, runs, and RBIs at 1.5. Next one is Michael Harris. Both of these guys are their spark plugs for the respective teams, 6 and 1.5 as well. Next one is Lindor. Fantasy score 7.5 or his hits, runs, and RBIs are a good option for him. And the Padre hitters as well. Machado, Tatis would be the best options. For Machado, if you can get his 1.5, I have it at 2.5 for D-Man. So Machado will probably be best for hitter fantasy score. If you're looking to Tatis, if he's at 1.5, he's at 8, does have steal potential. Hits, runs, and RBIs, they made it into a Gabi, so probably his fantasy score will be best. In this case, if you can get these at 1.5 on another platform, will be great. But these are the top hitters I'm going to be facing, the 2 spark plugs. And then we got the big hitters, Lindor, Tatis, or Machado. Other than that, if you want my exact same slips, I do have a Discord. The link is in the description below. I will be posting my Taco 2 pair for day 1 of the Latter Day Challenge on my Twitter and Instagram. Other than that, please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support, and see you guys in the next one.